I have a great Belgian singer, a young man for you today. I think of Louis Notet, who I featured quite a bit on my channel, but following in his footsteps will be this young man, Pierre Damer, singing Mercredi, which means in French, or Belgian French, in French anyway, Wednesday. So on a Wednesday, he's singing about all supernatural things, all the things about fairies and bringing them to life in his mind, walking around a castle-like building and singing. But what's he singing about? And who is he? He's quite a talented young man, and he's recently won quite a few awards because Pierre Damer is a Belgian songwriter. His single, Un jour, Je marie un ange, reached the top 5 of the French-speaking ultra-pop 50 singles and the top 10 of the French national ranking in 2022, obtaining a diamond disc from the SNEP, which is the National Union of Phonographic Publishing, in 2023. And after winning the prize for the Belgian Revelation of the Year at the NRJ Music Awards, which is very prestigious, which took place last November, in 2022, he was awarded that in 2023, and after winning that award in 22, he also received a Victoire de la Musique, which is the French awards awarded each year to artists from the world of variety of music. And when he won that, and that was this year in 23, he won it in the category Male Revelation of the Year. So Pierre Damer, welcome to Reveal Yourself on CC Euro Pop Music, my channel. And I will attach a Louis Notet video to this and give you a double helping of what Belgium is producing. Top artists, everybody. I have the English translations for the video as it plays, and I will also translate the video into 32 languages, which I do, for all my subscribers to enjoy, because we need to savor this pop music from Belgium. It's incredible. He's got a couple of singles out, and I've listened to 2, and I thought, wow, how refreshing. And this is no different. What is the song about? That's what I'm here. It seems to appear to be centered around the themes of belief in the supernatural and the power of the imagination. To me, the lyrics suggest a fascination with ghosts and fairies, as I've mentioned, and the singer expresses that willingness to see the dead dancing at night if they're lucky enough. The opening lines, Mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, aux fées aussi, means Wednesday, I believe in ghosts and fairies too, sets the stage for the song's exploration of these mystical beings. And it also takes on an introspective fun as well, as the singer reflects on their own state of mind. That's an intriguing video to watch. That's why we're going to watch it. Welcome Pierre Damer and Mercredi. Let's enjoy it, everybody.
Je vois dans mon salon un immense monstre qui danse. Non, mon père s'affale et me prend pour un con. J'entends sa voix qui résonne partout dans la maison. Moi je plane et retombe en enfance. Non, maman j'hallucine, je vois les morts. C'est l'heure du bal, regarde-les qui dansent devant moi. Du bout de mes doigts, je guide leurs pas. Non, maman j'hallucine, je vois les morts. Et je me plais si bien dans ce décor que j'oublierai demain. Non, le mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, aux fées aussi. Si j'ai de la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit. Non, le mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, aux fées aussi. Si j'ai de la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit. qui m'enchante. Non, ah, ah, tu me fais la leçon. Tu sais bien qui a tort et surtout qui a raison. Tu ne crois qu'en la sainte évidence. Mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, fais aussi. Si j'ai la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit. Non, mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, fais aussi. Si j'ai de la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit. Maman, je lui signe, je vois les morts. C'est l'heure du bal, regarde-les qui dansent devant moi. Du bout de mes doigts, je guide leur pas. Non, maman, je lui signe, je vois les morts. Et je me plais si bien dans ce décor que j'oublierai demain. Mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, fais assis. Si j'ai de la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit. Non, mercredi, je crois aux fantômes, fais assis. Si j'ai de la chance, je verrai les morts danser la nuit.
Intriguing, no? I think he is a Eurovision prospect for Belgium for 2024. Fingers crossed he'll enter that. And like Loïc Noté, give him the platform for a world of people to look and go, wow, because he is a breath of fresh air in the pop industry. So welcome to my channel, Pierre. I am delighted to have discovered you because I love refreshing pop music from around the world to share with my subscribers and give them a taste of the music in each country, representative of the high quality of music that's coming from young artists that are being overlooked, because my channel is full of underrated artists like Pierre, unknown artists like Pierre, that simply ooze with talent. And I feel that video deserves a round of applause, just with the costumes, just with the setting and the ambience of the lighting, all of it. Perfection, absolute perfection. It's the kind of quality and deliverance of a pop song we have kind of lost in the music industry. It's down to a performer standing on stage with nothing around them and hardly any clothes on them, and it's almost like is that all they have to offer? But this guy has a lot to offer, and so I feel we could be watching him, if not next year, for 2025. Definitely I feel Pierre will be representing Belgium in the Eurovision Song Contest at Eurovision. Where that will be, which host country after Sweden this year in 24, I don't know. But it's a pleasure to bring him on. Now the lyrics take, as you've seen, a more introspective turn. The singer reflected there on their own state of mind, and they mention losing their reason and nothing surprising them anymore, implying a sense of detachment from reality, because the line un immense monstre qui danse, non mon père qui affolé. I hope my French is as good as it used to be at school. An immense monster dancing, no, my father who panics. That suggests a confusion between imagination and actual perception, possibly depicting a strange relationship with their father who doubts their experiences. Because the chorus mentions non, and I'm going to say in my best French, non m'am helus je vois les morts, c'est le hair du bal regarde les. I think it's too long for me, so I'm just going to say it in English. No, mother, I hallucinate. I see the dead. It's time for the ball. Look at them dancing in front of me. With the touch of my fingertips, I guide their steps. That emphasizes the singer's fascination with the whole idea of seeing the dead, which we were saying, and taking part in the dance. It could be interpreted as an escape from reality, because we do associate, when you think about it, fairies with good luck. If you see fairies in your back garden, and I'm not talking about fairies from the gay community, I'm talking about actual little fairies that we have grown up hearing myths and legends about. And if you see them, it is supposed to be a sign from a spirit, or it's supposed to be, and they dance, and you join in the dance. That's actually supposed to bring you very good luck. So it depends. So, you know, it takes on that introspective turn about myths and legends and fairies and all of it. And I think it's also possibly his state of mind and a strained relationship with the father who doubts those experiences, because he sees the dead. It's time for a ball. Look at them dancing, he thinks, in front of me. And so he dances. And with the touch of my fingertips, as you see, and the eyes brightening up, and the expressions, and everybody in the dead form, and when he touches people, they come back to life. That's all about the singer's fascination with the idea of seeing the dead, taking part in the dance, bringing them to life, his thoughts to life. And it can be an escape from reality, a yearning for a world where imagination and this, you know, that kind of way of thinking supersedes everything else around you. The subsequent verses in this song focus on the singer's rebellious nature, stating, "I'm a bad boy, I curse your idols and incantations," which means a reflection of rejection on societal norms and conventional beliefs, contrasting with their belief in enhancing stories and mystical beings to supplant that kind of frustration at society not accepting him for whom he is. Whether that be sexually, whether that be a choice of lifestyle, I feel society and the norms push male gender to be a certain way. And maybe, as we see in the effeminate side in him in that video, his way of thinking is pushing it the other way. And the only way he could feel solace and peace is by reincarnating these myths and legends and fairies and bringing them to life, dancing with them and surrounding him with the energy of what his life is about as one. So it's quite complicated, it's quite deep, even though it seemed just a nice pop song in a nice setting, and probably because, you know, we think of Halloween recently, we think of the dead and all of that, and I'm thinking, no, it came out around this time, but there's a lot more to this song. Because when he says, "I'm a bad boy, I curse your idols and incantations," those societal norms, that's rejecting them very much for me in the lyrics. And he's not conventional, and he doesn't want to be conventional. And when he says, "I believe in stories that enchant me," that further for me emphasizes their affinity in his imagination for the magical, for the sense of escapism from going into a world, because he created his own way of thinking, his own way of dressing, his more effeminate touches to his life that are by the way his father has reared him, and this being in an environment suffocating him, he now has that magical moment where he can express himself. So it's all about that. It's all about self-expression. It's all about going against society's norms, finding that world, whether it be imaginary or real, and surrounding yourself with those images, or those images of people that calm you, that get you through the dark days. And his is ghosts and fairies in this video. Well, the outro, Danser la nuit, is dancing into the night, serves in that enchantment, you know, from daylight into the night. I will go dancing with my thoughts and my ways, and I will be at peace with myself always, because this is what I am. And if you want to know me and to accept me, then join the dance. Overall, I felt Wednesday portrays a protagonist who finds solace and the delight of the realms of the supernatural and imagination, even though their beliefs are not shared or understood by others. The song also celebrates the power of embracing the magical and the extraordinary, perhaps as a mean of finding joy and escape in his own life to become the person he's destined to be. So it's quite a deep analysis, even though it was a nice poppy song, and I hope you enjoyed it. More of Pierre Demer soon. Until then, take care.